Thank you for allowing me to speak this evening. I was born and raised in Knoxville, and I am a product of Knox County Schools. I am a Knox County teacher, and I love teaching. However, things are happening in our schools that are not in the best interest of teachers or students, and I find that I can no longer avoid speaking up. Teachers are some of the hardest working people I know. We will do whatever is necessary in order to help children learn, and none of us are doing this job for the pay. We take bags home with us each night, often grading and planning until bedtime and neglecting our own families. For the last few years, we have told the administration that our plates are quite full, but that has not changed anything. Currently, our plates are toppling onto the ground and breaking into 100 pieces. My school was once an enjoyable place to be. It was full of smiling teachers and happy children. My colleagues and I were treated as professionals. Now, on any given day, I see my coworkers or students in tears. We are treated with distrust and micromanaged to the nth degree. Many are fearful of losing their jobs or receiving conferences of concern. We are expected to cover 61 criteria in a 1-hour lesson. The administration says that they do not want us pulling out a dog and pony show, so they decided to make all of our observations unannounced. Expecting teachers to jump through 61 hoops during a lesson is a dog and pony show. As if that weren't enough, we are referred to as human capital by our administration. Teachers are stressed out and tired. How is this helping our students? The administration mandated block scheduling in order for grade levels to be able to plan together and share ideas for the greater good of our students. Now, PLC meetings, as well as many other requirements, have taken away our ability to collaborate. My grade level team has been able to plan together 2 times since the beginning of the school year. How is this helping our students? It takes me a minimum of 45 minutes in order to deliver assessments, score them, and gather the laundry list of items needed for my PLC meeting. Once in the meeting, we briefly talk about the data, and the rest of the time is spent with our coaches modeling lessons for us. Most of us are experienced teachers. In fact, many of us have master's degrees, but the administration feels that they must teach us to teach. Later in the week, we are expected to implement the modeled lesson while the coaches come in to make sure that we are doing as told. Is the administration trying to take away our creativity and unique teaching styles? How is this helping our students? This year, our teaching is disrupted several times a day. Every time my door opens, my students lose their focus, and my door opens a lot. The coaches and the administrators come into our rooms, peer over our students' shoulders, and copy down every word we say. We are getting no feedback, yet our administration says they are there to support us. When a colleague asked them what they needed from us, he was told that they were, quote, making sure that we are teaching the curriculum. I call that spying, not supporting. How is this helping our students? The teachers are not the only ones in the building to notice the disruptions. My students are constantly asking me why the adults are coming into our room so frequently. They say it makes them uncomfortable and nervous. They say they are distracted by the constant interruptions. Parents are telling me that their children come home telling them about stalkers being in our classroom. What kind of message does this situation situations sent to our students and our parents. How is this helping our students? I have students being pulled out by non-certified staff for long periods of time during our reading instruction, yet I am the one held responsible for their safety. When I voice my discontent over these things, I am told to, quote, get used to it, that this is my new normal. How is this helping our students? Have I mentioned the testing? I lost 3 math classes last week to assessments. One of those tests was a 20-question test on material that I have not yet taught. It was to be used as a pre-assessment for PLC data. I had several students stressed out over all those tests. In fact, one cried. And speaking of student stress, the 5th grade students at my school are lucky to get 15 minutes of recess 2 days a week because our reading block is now 2 hours and 45 minutes long. We have been told that the Discovery Ed testing really doesn't correlate to TCAP test scores, yet we still take those tests 3 times a year. We were told that we had to give Science Discovery Ed tests online this year, yet we only have 3 computers in our classroom for 23 students. How is this helping our students? It is my sincerest wish that someone will listen to our teachers and our students. My fear is that many great teachers are about to be lost. How will that help our students?